Now, Isaiah Sharp with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
A cold night at the Village at Meridian. Only a couple of people wandering around, and I don't blame them. 25 degrees right now, and on top of that with the wind, it is feeling very chilly. I think these people just came out from some dinner, saw some people walking to the movie theater too, so hopefully they get to their car quickly. Cold temperatures are expected to continue on, and that wind is going to continue as well. Twin Falls, really cold conditions, 10-mile-per-hour winds into the teens on top of that too. That's a combination that makes it feel almost like it's in the single digits, and so really cold conditions. We expected it over this weekend as a cold front kind of dropped into Idaho. But going into the rest of this week, a nice steady climb in temperatures is expected and the potential of snow on the way. We'll get to that in a couple of moments. And talking about snow, our lovely friend Kelly D. Foster sending in this absolutely incredible photo. Almost looks like a painting. I mean, you see the mountains in the background. This one's up at Bogus Basin. Really amazing shot here. And even though we don't have any snow on the valley floors, it looks as though the mountain ranges are getting coated, and it is absolutely stunning. Kelly, thank you so much for sending this one in. You like to go skiing or snowboarding a lot. I can notice that because most of your photos come in from Bogus Basin. So keep on sending them in. Hope to see some of your photos as well if you get the opportunity, because we'd love to show them on air and show amazing stuff like Kelly has been sending in to us. Taking a look at our forecast right now, and this is basically what we've been experiencing all day long. A little bit of activity just to the south of us in Utah, but really clear skies across the board. The Gem State is not seeing a lot of activity. Very light bits of snow just over yesterday, but really not a lot of activity in Washington or in Oregon. That is set to change just a bit. We've been very dry up to this point in January, but going into February, skies might actually start to shift a little bit, and we might see some systems move in. So clear expected for a majority of this week, but take a look at what is expected going into the end of the month. This is Friday, January 31st. This is a brand new run, so I'm kind of seeing it just as you are. Looks as though this system is going to arrive hitting the northern border and then going all the way down to Southern California, as you can see, starting at Washington. Oregon's going to get hit. California's going to get hit too. And this is expected to move into our region. A little bit of snowfall expected going in it to the first of the month. So a shift is on the way. We'll pay attention to this as the week continues on and we start to see these systems form a little bit more. The closer we get to the day that this happens, the more accurate we can be. This is still about a week out, so we'll watch out for it and see what is to come. But a fair bit of snow expected to pass on over, and then even more going in it to next Sunday and Monday. You can see a lot of activity happening in the Magic Valley region. Northern California receiving a fair bit too. In our mountain ranges, the ski and snowboard resorts getting a nice coating on top of that too. So all that dry that we've been experiencing set to come to an end going into February, which is really exciting to see. It's not going to start tomorrow though. Partly cloudy skies expected, 30s across the board. Teens expected to be the lows. This will be one of the coldest days for us here in the Treasure Valley. As for the Magic Valley, they're experiencing 30s, a couple of 20s mixed in there, single digits over in Shoshone. But like I mentioned, a slight incremental jump in temperatures, 31, 32, 36, 38, up into those 40s, which is nice to see on Thursday. And then we're going to turn into teens, going into 20s, which is lovely to see. And then that potential of snow arriving on February 1st. Same for the Treasure Valley region. Those temperatures just slightly bumping up, breaking into the 40s going into Thursday. Those teens are going to turn into 20s by Tuesday, Wednesday, and there's that chance of snow. Let's hope for it going into next weekend.